Hello Madden Bible Nation, I'm Sgibs, I am your host, and welcome to not your den, not my den, but the Mad Den. This is show number 16. We're here to continue part 2 of the Carolina Panthers full scheme breakdown. Yesterday, if you missed show number 15 of the Mad Den TV, we broke down their power running sets and their under center scheme, as well as looking at their halfbacks and quarterback situation. So if you do want to take a look at that, be sure to go back and check the files. Show number 15 covered the first portion. Today we're going to actually talk a lot about their wide receiving core and some of their passing options, and take a closer look as well as the tight ends. So without further ado, we're going to break it off right into our player versus player segment. And once again, this is brought to you by our good friends over at www.gomadden.com. Great forums, great community over there. I definitely recommend, again, you guys check it out. Go over there, sign up, get a feel around for what's going on over there, because they have a great thing going. Again, www.gomadden.com. Today we're actually going to compare a couple players that you could call wild cards at the wide receiver position. Armani Edwards versus Mike Goodson. Now, if you watch, again, show 15, Mike Goodson's actually a halfback, but he's such a dynamic player, and he's such a valuable asset in the team. We want to get him on the field any way we can, and because of his great catching abilities, we can put him at wide receiver. So we're going to look at Armani Edwards, former quarterback from Appalachian State. Beat Michigan a couple of years ago, if you remember that. Guy's got some wiggle sticks! Ridiculous. Okay, Armani Edwards comes in 64 overall. He is 5'11", so he definitely does not bring to the table much height. He could be vertically challenged. That's a little bit, though. 88 speed for Armani Edwards, 95 agility, 95 acceleration. So the guy is a burner. He has some wheels. 77 catch, which is for a quarterback, that's pretty good. One of his big stats, a key stat, is 93 elusiveness, so he will be able to break free from a lot of different tacklers that come at him. Mike Goodson, he comes in at 68 overall, and once again, he is actually a halfback, but we're sticking him in our wide receiver corps because of his abilities. 68 overall at wide receiver, 91 speed, 94 agility, and 94 acceleration. Put in that 77 catch rating with a 73 route running. He's a dynamic weapon, both behind the line of scrimmage as well as on the line of scrimmage. So if you can line him up wide, you can put him in the backfield, and he'll get it done for you. If I have one spot left on my depth chart, one spot, and I have to pick one guy, Armani Edwards or Mike Goodson, I'm going Mike Goodson. End of story. We're taking Goodson. He brings a lot more to the table than Armani Edwards. He's got more speed. He has a little bit, actually no, they have the same catch rating, which I'm sweating again. It's hot. I don't know if anyone knows, but it's been like 94 degrees in Boston for the past couple of days, and it's just ridiculously hot. I'm dying. If someone has like an air conditioner or a fan or something, you know, send it up here. Send it to Boston. I need it. It's bad. But yeah, we're going to take Mike Goodson in our player versus player breakdown, and once again, that's brought to you by GoMadden.com. Make sure you head on over there. Up next is our user, computer, and cut segment, and this is going to be brought to you by and sponsored by one of our other good friends over at MyMaddenPad.com. Shopmaster is the guy that runs the site. It's a great place for you to kind of go in and get a feel for what's going on in the community, and kind of a place that you can literally call your own Madden Pad. Another place we would definitely recommend you check out. We're going to take a look at their tight end situation. We have some guys that most people might not really know about, but we have Gary Barnidge, Dante Rosario, and Jeff King. So first off is Gary Barnidge, who is a 71 overall, has an 82 speed, 79 catch in traffic, not bad, and he has an impact block of 65. You might wonder why we care about impact block. Well, if he's a tight end, we care about him actually making blocks for when we put him in pass coverage or if we want to run the ball. So impact blocking is important. Dante Rosario comes in 70 overall, 72 speed, 72 catch in traffic, and a 62 impact block. So he's kind of like right in the middle, borderline type of tight end. Jeff King, 73 overall, 66 speed, 68 catch in traffic, but a 74 impact block. Another thing he has, 93 jump. Guy can jump out the roof. He can come jump out the gym. The guy's got BOGO sticks on his legs or something. It's ridiculous. Sign him up. I'd love to see him in a game of basketball against Shaq just because he's got 93 jumps. It's ridiculous. So I'm going to user Gary Barnidge. I'm gonna cut Dante Rosario because Jeff King can make that block for me, the block that I'm looking for. It is so hot. Oh my God, it's hot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm sweating this much for you. I apologize. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, but it's hot. Right back into it. Jeff King. Yeah, we're gonna computer Jeff King because that 74 impact blocking is clutch. We're gonna cut Dante Rosario and we're gonna use our Gary Barnidge. Really, that's what we're going to do with that situation. So that's what our depth chart would look like. A couple different things as we go through our community segment here. A little shout out to my man Dabooby19. I don't know the rest of your numbers, but I talked to Dabooby a lot today via Twitter as well as in Messenger. A lot of good conversations. He asked if I could just give him a little quick shout out. Here you go, my man. There you have it. That's what it is. Let's cover a couple of our housekeeping things here with our. I'm at a loss for words. Cover the fun fact trivia. So the other day we had a fun fact trivia which was about wide receiver post corners. How many playbooks have it in the game? And the answer is 2. And I guess you guys would never have guessed who got this right. It's Wang Tang Tiki. Of course he got it right. The guy knows everything about Madden. The guy's a genius. Definitely listen to him. So Wang, he did get one of our books. We will be sending it to you. So you did win that question. Our other catching traffic question that we had yesterday's show number 15, user pick. He answered this question correct. It is Brandon LaFell. He has an 88 catching traffic. User pick, you will be receiving one of our books. Let's not forget about our other winners as well. You guys will also be receiving your books. So that's definitely a great opportunity there. A couple other things to talk about. C4, if you want to join a good Madden League, check it out. www.competeforever.com. Another great news, guys. TWIM is coming back September 9th, next Thursday. Put on your calendars, 8 p.m. TWIM, This Week in Madden. Madden Bible's own, Madden Bible's baby is coming back to the station. So again, 9/9, 8 p.m. Put on your calendars. TWIM is coming back. Alright guys, long enough. Let's get into the breakdown. Today we're going to talk about some passing schemes, some things we're going to take advantage of with the Panthers. Let's set it up right now. How much smoother of a transition was that, huh? Tell me. I know it. Trust me, guys. I know. It might be a little shaky, but it's not what matters here. So here we are. Now again, we want some feedback. If you guys can't see that, you're gonna have a hard time seeing that at home. Just let me know. Just be like, Sgibs, you did something wrong. You're a bad guy. I don't like you, so put it back the way you're doing it before. So let's first show you what our under center formation is going to be. Again, this isn't a Carolina playbook. We have made all of our depth chart adjustments. We're going to come out in the spread flex is what we're going to look at. One of our audibles is going to be the wide receiver screen. Actually, well, our audible is going to be slot cross, and we're going to come out in wide receiver screen. So that's the play we're going to be doing there. On defense, we're just going to call basic cover 3, as that's what we do for all of our examples. So basically how this formation is going to work is we have a spread formation from under center. So what's important about that a spread formation under center is you always want to look at the number of guys that are in the box. And what the box is this designated area here. It's where the offensive linemen and the linebackers live. So if you ever see, I mean, I guess this is very different, but if you ever see a situation that looks like this, technically right now there's only four defensive players in the box with 1 safety deep. If you ever see this, please, for the love of God, run the football. Just call your run audible down, which is the halfback dive, and run the football. You have the advantage in the running game, so take advantage of it. So here it is. Look, we can, as long as we hold our blocks, we will pick up yards. So there it is again. If we have the numbers in the box, which we do here, we have the numbers, we take advantage of it. Now our center can, after they double team the D tackle, he looks to move upfield to pick up another block. Always do that, please. If you're going to do one thing, you're going to listen to one thing that I say. Listen to that. Now let's show you what it looks like if the defense has the entire box stacked. What does it look like? Now the defense is stacked in the line of scrimmage here. Now this is an extreme example, but we had an extreme example our previous attempt. Now let me just show you what it looks like if the defense stacks the box. Don't know what Connor's doing here. Now defense stacks the box. We obviously don't have the same success. So just keep that in mind. Alright. So first what we're going to look for is we're going to look for if we have the numbers in the box to run. Next is the screen. We can look to see if we have the screen, and if we do, what we do is we drag all our receivers. So we drag everyone that's not blocking and put them on the right side of the field like so. Simply snap and throw, and then we look to take off with the screen. You're going to be able to pick up big time yards with the screen. It's a great screen. It's the only screen at a 4-wide set in single back in the game. So make sure you check it out. This one play is probably very similar to the single back wide trip screen from last year. It's that good and it's that effective, and it can only be found in the Carolina playbook, single back 4 spread. Now off that we have our run that we want to do. We also have our quick flat play. So if you look to the right here, you're going to see that Brendan LaFell's in the right slot, and you can see that the linebacker is shading off him. He's not really in the flat. So I want to key in on that, and I want to hit my flat receiver there. He didn't catch it, but the point is I want to try and get upfield as quickly as possible. Now we'll show you the counter to that. Now on the left side, you see Armani Edwards. You see the flat defender is lined up with him in the slot. Now if I throw the ball to him, he's going to be blanketed on him, like so. So always take a look at your numbers. Look at your guys in the box. That's what this formation is about. It's spreading the defense out. It's being able to make your read and then attack appropriately based upon that read. Now one thing I do also like about this formation is the ability to go deep on my opponent. So our audible is slot cross. Only adjustment we're making is we're gonna put square and a drag, and then we're gonna motion X to get an unbumpable over the middle. We're gonna roll right. See what we have deep. Do we have anything? Can I get there with Steve Smith? Make a big play? Oh, it was picked. But that's the point. Is you try to roll out, try and hit them deep. So for example, if maybe they were, they're trying to bring some pressure. And so look, here we are. We're going to try and bring some pressure, and then we're going to audible to our slot cross and try and hit them deep. And if they do bring pressure, try to dump off, or maybe you can hit them deep like so. And can I get it there? Can I fit it in? Can't fit it in. Sometimes you're not going to, but the point is look for it. Our next play we're going to look at is the Panther cross. This is going to be a play that if our opponent is bringing a lot of pressure against us, we always want to call. This is what it looks like from off the bat. What we want to do is take X and slant that receiver right. We have an unbumpable over the middle. It's an auto motion and 2 blue routes in the backfield. So here it is. If it's man-to-man, we look over the middle for over middle of the read. Complete the pass to Steve Smith for some yards. Next, what we're going to do is, again, we're going to go back to our Panthers cross. Another thing we can do here is simply put some height over on the right side of the field and put them on an out. And then if we do, we just look to throw a use or catch over on the sideline like so, trying to pick up some yards that way. So right there, that's a couple of passing attacks. This will be built upon for Friday, but just wanted to show you a couple different things of what we can do with this Panthers playbook. It's very underrated, very underlooked, but it is a very effective book once you use the plays in the right way and make the right reads. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Sgibs. Once again, you cannot see me, but that does not mean I am not in your den. I am not in my den, and I am most certainly in the Mad Den. Show number 16. I'm Sgibs. We'll see you tomorrow.